For some reason, and this is so strange, and I mentioned this before the break, I'm more excited about the HomePod Mini.
I am too.
Number one is Aaron and I were sitting here as they announced it, and they were about to announce the price, and we were betting on, it was like a fun bet, on what the price would be. So she was saying people online were saying $199. She was saying her guess was $149. I was saying I heard people saying online it was going to be $199, but my guess was either going to be one of two prices: $129, which I highly doubted. But that was like my low end guess. My high end guess was like $179.99. When that thing dropped at $99.
It's crazy.
That is a good price point. It is more expensive than an Alexa, but if you can get, like, let's say half the sound quality that you can out of a standard HomePod, plus all the new stuff they're adding, plus all the existing stuff that it can already do.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
The idea now, and I don't know if you saw that, the intercom thing. Okay, so you get a bunch of those. This is great, right? I love this. So for anyone who didn't see it, you basically, just like Alexa has and all this other stuff, but it's Apple's version of it. They do an intercom thing. So basically, any Apple device can make a HomePod basically do walkie-talkie mode and just shoot out a message. So I can say to Aaron, blah, blah, blah. And it will like find her and then say it to her, which is cool. But I immediately thought of Joey in this moment because I'm like, oh my God. When Joey's over here shooting the show and Kelly won't pick up the phone, he can literally, he doesn't even check the camera anymore. He could just find Kelly and tell her to pick up the phone. And I could just see like 90 little HomePod minis around his place, just like looking for Kelly, Kelly, pick up the phone.
That's funny.
All of them going off.
Yeah, all of them going off at once. I love that while they're going very slow with the HomePod stuff, and that is, come on, speed it up, guys. I do like that they're not ignoring it because their sales were abysmal. I think I just heard this week like their HomePod sales were like 5 million units since 2017, whereas like Alexa's in the 60 million.
Wow. I also heard something.
That's not for an Apple product. That's not good.
No, that's because of price.
Yeah, it's the price. Exactly.
I saw it recently and I tried to find more sources for it and I couldn't really find a whole lot about it. So don't take it as fact per se. But I heard something about Apple trying like a smaller HomePod in 2018 and it not doing well. So they canceled it.
Really? I mean,
I couldn't find a whole lot of sources. I tried to look it up, but I did see it on a few different websites.
Yeah.
But that's effectively all they really said was that it was tried in 2018.
Interesting.
I thought so too.
Yeah. I mean,
especially because the idea of a HomePod Mini now is so cool.
I think I know why. Because of all the, so it's funny when they I think it's just a theory.
Yeah.
Apple has been on this big privacy game lately, especially with all the antitrust stuff like we talked about last week and all this other stuff like that. Like they're trying to focus on privacy where Bezos is trying to steal your information and your wife. So Apple, I'm willing to bet, didn't fire it off in 2018 because at that time, the whole thing, if I remember this correctly, I could have my years wrong. I could be wrong, but I remember there was that whole weird thing like, is your Alexa listening to you? It randomly starts laughing, this, that, and the other thing. So the idea of them entering that space may have scared them. And they said, well, we don't want to get stereotyped with these products. Let's wait for that to go over. And then we'll do this. Yeah. I think it's a cool product. I love the fact that it's a different shape. It's not just a smaller pill. It's a ball.
Yeah.
Joey, don't. We're not going down that path again.
Yeah.
There is balls are in right now because Alexa announced their ball, and now there's this ball. So, okay. So as a Google person, and I really wanted Sam to be on this one. Sam said he was going to be on this one, but now he promised me he was going to be on the next one. So I'm going to ask him point blank.
Go ask yourself a question.
No,
because, I'm not good.
I'm going to ask you.
Cool.
No, because I want to ask him the same question.
Nope.
Screw you. I'm going to ask you the question anyway.
I'm not going to answer.
Okay, so as a Google user, as a Apple user, as a former Alexa user, what are your thoughts on this whole thing? Like, I want the whole up and down on your thoughts about this HomePod Mini.
It's a ball.
Okay, that's one thought. It's just that simple. It's a ball. That's his honest opinion.
No, I my opinion on it. I would switch.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, I would switch. I would take...
Why?
Because I like the encryption aspect of it. I feel like the encryption on that is more... Google's secure to a point. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying I'm not sitting here saying that Google is easy to break in or whatever the case is, but if Apple's shown anything throughout their history is that their encryption is pretty much
the security's phenomenal.
bulletproof.
Yeah.
It's pretty much unhackable.
Yeah.
Well, it's not. It's incredibly tough, but you can't say that.
They're
no
very
such thing.
secure.
No, but
They're not
it's-
willing to give the government access to their security
it's incredibly
because
secure.
they care
But
about
notice
their
I said
people.
pretty much.
Yeah, I know you did. I know you
unhackable.
did. It's just
Yeah.
it's the computer guy in me. It's the computer
I
guy.
said pretty much. So that means that there is a chance. Okay, calm down there.
I literally flipped my wrist.
Echo, stop.
What?
So, so yeah, I do. Sorry, guys.
Get a marker ready. Okay, and we're back. Okay, keep going. I'm sorry.
And like Don was saying, if it has half of the capabilities as a full size for $99, you can't beat that.
Yeah.
Now I played.
Yeah.
I have to say, I played the Google Nest Hub. I played the music for you, and I put it on full volume, which both of you were like, sorry.
No, we need another beep. Hey, that's your first one. We both used one.
Actually, it's my second.
He has two swears? Oh, right, because he said that the website name.
Yeah.
Oh.
You have to beat me saying that, so I don't care. I don't care. Let him know it's a website. They just won't know what. Let him try to find it. It's awful. Don't ever go there.
But you guys saw that, and you guys were both like, "Holy cow, this thing is!"
Yeah, it's
Holy cow.
it is incredibly loud.
Yeah,
It
was,
is.
and you were also surprised by the quality.
Yeah.
I think is
Was
because-
I don't remember.
I think so.
I mean,
I don't
at
remember
least-
it either,
at least
but
I know
believe him.
Aaron for a fact was.
I'm weird though when it comes to audio. You
I
know
know you
that.
are.
I'm very, very.
No, but at the same time, when I
stringent, yeah.
played it for you, you were like, "Oh wow,
I do remember being impressed.
yeah." So
if I'm, but I think I say this with all speakers. I could be remembering wrong. This is just a typical case because things like Beats Audio and what have you, they blow up the highs and the lows, skip the mids, and the mids is where you get a lot of your good rich stuff that really makes you feel good about the music, not just check that out.
but you have to also remember with skipping things, that's how they can make it at a certain price point.
Yeah.
Right. So
Beats
you're not.
though is a different thing. Beats is obviously aimed for you're supposed to hear a certain sound.
Yeah, their signature is very low end.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's
heavy.
You got that bass, and you got the
Meghan Trainor.
yeah. I mean, you got the bass in the headphones, and you still see to this day that your average artist, a lot of them use Beats, especially the.
Well, they get paid to use Beats though. Whenever somebody buys, I found this out only because I worked for that one company that's making phones and what have you. So it's interesting when you look at like the behind the curtain of developing electronics for consumers, like what you find. And there was a point in time, I don't know if this is still true, but there was a point in time where a majority of what you were paying for when you bought Beats wasn't the actual headphones. It was so you could watch Nicki Minaj promoted in her music video. It was marketing. And that ended up pissing a lot of people off.
But the thing is, I'm not going off of music videos.
No. What I'm saying is that when you see them, it's because they spend so much money on marketing, but the
Yeah.
actual product that you get, most of what you're paying for is for that commercial.
Well, it's not just the commercial either. It's Dre.
Right, the other stuff as well. But what I'm saying is like the physical thing that you're buying isn't like as like
It's not as good as what it should be for that price.
not for that price exactly.
So
It does have heavy bass though. I will give them that.
Going back to this the mini HomePod thing, and
Mini HomePod thing.
yeah,
I was like, what the hell is that? Hey, that mini HomePod thing, whatever you call it.
especially with me having my security system tied in with it, and Siri, at least it has gotten better.
Yeah.
Your HomePod must have went through an update because she can hear a whisper now.
Yeah, dude, it happened like overnight. We woke up and Aaron and both I were like, she's like really on it today. What the hell happened? The thing of it is the stupid things update on their own all the time. I don't know what they're doing. They're creepy.
Yeah, but yeah, no, I would definitely switch. I know Sam's not here. But I will take a stab here and say Sam probably wouldn't.
No, he probably wouldn't. Even though, you know what though? The only reason he would, or at least joke about it, is to mess with Sammy. That'd be the only reason why, because the idea that he can just Siri, Apple Watch, whatever, at any point without having to think about it or open up an app, because that's what I like as a simplistic part. I can be sitting my desk, like I could be out and about.
Yeah.
I could be in my car. I don't need the app. Hands free. Siri, go. Tell Aaron. Right. It won't send a text. It'll like find her ass and say, "Hey, I'm at the store. Did you want the birthday cake ice cream or the vanilla bean with cafe ice cream?"
You should know the answer.
Of course I do. It's the vanilla bean. Or no, the birthday one. The birthday one. I corrected myself.
Yes, it's birthday.
Well,
And just the idea that, it's because then I don't like the idea of having to open up an app to perform a service. When it's automated, I love it.
yeah.
When I don't have to think about it.
And
That's just me.
And the other thing too is I have more Apple stuff than I do
Right.
anything else.
And
so,
Kelly does too.
Yeah, so it just makes sense for me to switch to that, which sucks at the same time because after spending some money on the Google stuff, it's like, and then, but it is what it is. So
I have a feeling those things are going to sell like
I already
crazy
know.
though.
Oh, I already
believe
know.
it. I believe it.
$99.
$99. That's better than the AirPods. That's better than
It's like an Alexa Spot or what
The Echo Dot. It's even cheaper than that because the Echo Dot was like $130.
And the Echo
that
Dot
thing is
sucks.
the stupid remotes for the Apple TV are $60.
Yeah.
Wow.
That thing is gonna kill. People are gonna
Yeah.
eat those things up for Christmas. It's not even gonna be funny. And then now they're gonna then watch them if the sales are great. And let's say they pull out 15 million units by next summer. I totally see them doubling down on Siri and trying to get that stuff going. And trying to match what Amazon's doing. They just don't have a cost effective reason to yet. But this might be their way to get there. That's just me.
Yeah. And I'm assuming it has the same, I don't know what you would call it, how the Series Now can be placed around your home and it sounds like one sound system as you walk around kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming that the minis would also have that, right?
I don't think they have that capability because the HomePod, the standard HomePod has like a microphone array. So it has a series of microphones that go around it. And it's able to listen to how the sound sounds from all directions. So basically it bounces off the wall and it listens to how the sound it's aiming in this direction sounds when it comes back. So it's able to tune all the music coming out of it from 360 degrees. That's why, at least from my understanding, that's why it sounds that way, where it's like consistent. It's like when all your monitors are perfectly color calibrated.
Well, this
they all
one's
look
supposed
the
to
same.
have a 360 too.
Does it have a 360 microphone array?
Yeah, that's what they said in the thing. It's got 360.
I mean, if it does, then we're good to go. I wouldn't be surprised. It probably will. I mean, I don't know. For
At least
some,
I could have swore that's what they said.
it has a microphone, but it doesn't have a series of microphones that go around the entire thing that can listen to it from all in 360 degrees. I don't think it does.
Okay.
Based on that design, I don't think it does. Which is cool. I mean, it's got a little woofer there, and it's a cool looking piece. I'm really really happy with.
I'm guessing you're
And,
going to get one even though you have the big ones.
I'm going to get one.
Of course you are.
I would get one for something like the bathroom or my desk.
Hey Siri, flush my toilet.
No, cancel.
bedroom.
Cancel.
It would be nice for the bedroom because we don't.